Hi, it's the Tiny One slash Bishie, and let's check out some more Pokemon. So the last Pokemon I left off with was Audino with the category Hearing. So let's get right into it and head to the next category. Also, I have a bit of urgency because it is currently 88 degrees when I am starting this video, and like I stated in my last video, it's supposed to be 92, 93 today. So I want to be able to finish recording so I can turn up my fans and I won't be melty brain for the rest of the day because I have to stream later. Oh my god, that looks so scary. Like the first Pokemon right off the bat. Yikes. Also, I was trying to be like semi-quiet because my roommate was asleep and I didn't want to be like yelling when he was trying to catch up on sleep because yeah, weather and all that stuff. But he's awake now, so I can make as much noise as I want. Okay, so this category is called Heavyweights. And we got Hippowdon at number 450. I've never seen this Pokemon before. It's one of the new Pokemon that I have yet to like capture and check out. It is a ground type Pokemon. It is 6 feet 7 inches and 661.4 pounds. Big guy. Big one. Or girl. Big Pokemon. It is surprisingly quick to anger. It holds its mouth agape as a display of its strength. Look at my sharp teeth. Well, not really sharp, but look at my teeth. That's intimidating enough. And the red version says, it brandishes its gaping mouth in a display of fearsome strength. It rises vast quantities of sand while it's attacking. Okay. And its pre-evolution is Hippopotas. So the next category is called Heel. H-E-E-L, like in wrestling. And we got Incineroar at number 727. It is a Fire Dark. It's 5 foot 11 inches and 183 pounds. Although it's rough-mannered and egotistical, it finds beating down unworthy opponents boring. Oh my god. It gets motivated for stronger opponents. And the red version says, when its fighting spirit is set alight, the flames around its waist become especially intense. Oh, okay. See, it looks like a championship belt. And its pre-evolutions, which we've already looked at, are Litten and Torracat. I don't like this version of this Pokemon because, or I don't like this final evolution because it, to me, it takes it away from being a kitty or a cat feline Pokemon to now it's like a hybrid feline humanoid type thing, and that's not my thing. I'm not too keen on that. But if you are, cool. I do have a Litten, and I will be evolving my Litten up to this final form, but only because so I can get like The completionist in me can be happy. That's it. This category is called Herb, and we have Mega Meganium at number 154. It's a grass type Pokemon. It's 5 feet 11 inches and 221.6 pounds. The fragrance of Meganium's flower soothes and calms emotions. In battle, this Pokemon gives off more of its becalming scent to blunt the foe's fighting spirit. And the red version says the same thing. And its pre-evolutions are Chikorita and Bayleaf. This category is called Hermit Crab, and we have Slowbro at number 80. And there is also a Mega version. Oh my god, it looks like he's trapped. Or it looks like the Slowbro is trapped. And then we have a Garlean version. It looks like it's got a weapon. It looks like it's trying to be Barrett from Final Fantasy VII. Like I can't think either that or actually no. It looks like the shell is like chomping on its arm, and it's like what the heck. As it is, it wants to chomp on its tail. Look at it, you could see the teeth sunk in. So it's water psychic, it's 5 foot 3 inches, and 173.1 pounds. When a slowpoke went hunting in the sea, its tail was bitten by a shelder. That made it evolve into Slowbro. And then the red version says, if the tail-biting shelder is thrown off in a harsh battle, this Pokemon reverts to being an ordinary Slowpoke. Okay. Oh, let's see what the Mega version. So it's still water psychic. It's 6 foot 7 inches and 264.6 pounds. Under the influence of Shelder's digestive fluids. Oh, that's gross. Slowpoke has awakened, gaining a great deal of power and a little motivation to boot. Oh my god. And it's the same for both red and blue versions. And the Garlean. So it's poison psychic. It's 5 foot 3 inches and 155.4 pounds. So the blue version says a shelder's bite set off a chemical reaction within the species. A shelter bite set off a chemical reaction with the spices. Slowbro has spices? What? When does Slowbro have spices, yo? With the spices inside Slowbro's body, causing Slowbro to become a poison-type Pokemon. How is it spicy? The red version says, if this Pokemon squeezes the tongue of the shelter biting it, the shelter would launch a toxic liquid from the tip of its shell. So it's a water gun. Yeah, that's like a water gun. God. And its pre-evolution is Slowpoke. This category is called Hex Nut. And we got Meltan at number 808. That's kind of cute. It is a steel Pokemon. It's 8 in, it's 8 inches and 17.6 pounds. It melts particles of iron and other metals found in the subsoil, so it can absorb them into its body of molten steel. Alright? And it's the same with both versions. And it evolves into Melmetal, which is the next Pokemon we're going to look at. So this is Pokemon 809, and it's got a Gigantamax version as well. Oh my gosh. That eye, I don't like that. It is a steel Pokemon. It's 8 feet 2 inches and 1,763.7 pounds. At the end of its lifespan, Melmetal will rust and fall apart. The small shards left behind will eventually be reborn as Meltan. Yikes, okay. And the red version says, centrifugal force is behind the punches of Melmetal's heavy Hexnut arms. Melmetal is said to deliver the strongest punches of all Pokemon. Okay. And what about the Gigantamax version? So it remains steel type. It is at least 82 feet tall, and nobody knows how much it weighs. In a distant land, there are legends about a Cyclopean giant. In fact, the giant was a Melmetal that was flooded with Gigantamax energy. And then the red version says, it can send electric beams streaking out from the hole in its belly. The beam's tremendous energy can vaporize an opponent in one shot. Big yikes. Next category is called Hexpert. Hexpert? Yeah. And it's going to be Slowking, which is 199, but it's not just any Slowking. It's Garlean Slowking. I want to keep calling it Snow King. Jesus. God, that shoulder is like... It is Poison Psychic. It's 5 feet 11 and 175.3 pounds. A combination of toxins and the shock of evolving has increased Shelder's intelligence to the point that Shelder now controls Slowking. Jeez. And the red version says, while chanting strange spells, this Pokemon combines its internal toxins with what it's eaten, creating strange potions. And its pre-evolution is Slowpoke. This category is called Hibernator. And we got Ursaring at number 217. It is a normal type Pokemon. It's 5 feet 11 inches and 277.3 pounds. It usually wears a hardened expression, but when it's licking up honey, which it loves, the joy it feels will cause it to break into a wide grin. That's scary. The red version says it is quite skilled at climbing trees. If it comes across a primate while searching for berries in the treetops, trouble will surely ensue. I bet. So its pre-evolution is Teddiursa, and its next evolution is Ursaluna. Okay, so next category is called High King. And we got Calyrex, and number 898. But the only Pokemon in this category are Ice Rider version and the Shadow Rider version. Oh my god, look at that Shadow Rider. I like that version. See, it says High King. So let's look at the Ice Rider version first. It is Psychic Ice. It's 7 feet 10 inches and 1,783.8 pounds. According to lore, this Pokemon showed no mercy to those who got in its way, yet it would heal its opponent's wounds after battle. Okay. And the red version says, it said that this Pokemon once moved a large forest and all the Pokemon living there to a new location overnight. Alright. And what about the Shadow Rider version? So this is Psychic Ghost. It's 7 foot 10 inches, and 118.2 pounds. It is said that Calyrex and a Pokemon that has bonded with it ran all across the Galar region to bring green to the wastelands. And the red version says, legend says that by using its powers to see all events from past to future, this Pokemon saved the creatures of a forest from a meteorite strike. Okay. And this Pokemon does not evolve. This category is called High Temp, and we have Pansear at number 513. Look how cute that is. It's a flame monkey type Pokemon. It's a fire type. It's 2 foot tall and 24.3 pounds. Very intelligent, it roasts berries before eating them. It likes to help people. And the red version says, this Pokemon lives in caves in volcanoes. The fire within the tuft on its head can reach 600 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so this right here. Oh, and there's Simisear, which we've looked at already. So the next category is called Hippo, and we have Hippopotas at number 449. Look at those little eyes. It looks like a little creature on it all of its own. And these look like cannons that will shoot out like water or something like that. Or bombs. Bullets. It's a ground type Pokemon. It's 2 foot 7 inches. That's small. I thought it would be more gigantic. It's 109.1 pounds. It shuts its nostrils tight and travels through sand as if walking. They form colonies of around 10. Okay. And the red version says it shrouds itself in sand to ward off germs. It travels easily through the sands of the desert. Okay. And then it evolves into Hippowdon, which we've already looked at. This category is called Hoodlum. Oh my god. And we got Scrafty at number 560. Why are we calling it a hoodlum? Because it looks like it has baggy pants and the mohawk. And it's got like a quote-unquote punkish type look to it. It also looks like it's putting clothes on. Isn't it? It looks like it's pulling up pants. Or holding up pants or something. And then this looks like, I don't know, like a hoodie that's tied around its neck or something like that. It is dark fighting. It's 3 foot 7 inches and 66.1 pounds. As half-hearted as this Pokemon's kicks may seem, they pack enough power to shatter Conkeldurr's concrete pillars. Okay. And the red version says, while mostly known for having the temperament of an aggressive ruffian, this Pokemon takes very good care of its family, friends, and territory. Oh my gosh. And its pre-evolution is Scraggy. This category is called Hostile, and we have Basculin at number 550. And we got the red stripe form, the blue stripe form, and the white stripe form. It's a water type Pokemon. It's 3 foot 3 inches and 39.7 pounds. Its temperament is vicious and aggressive. This Pokemon is also full of vitality and can multiply rapidly before anyone notices. And the red version says, it is so vicious that it's called the Thug of the River, yet Basculin is still targeted by predators such as Dondozo and Bombardier. Okay. I just wanted to say something real quick. So with the blue striped form, it's still water type, 3 foot 3.5 inches, or 3 foot 3 inches, and 39.7 pounds. These Pokemon form schools with others of the same color. The greatest foe of a school of blue Basculin is a school of red Basculin. The red version says the power of its jaws is immense, enough to leave teeth marks in iron sheets. Its personality is also extremely vicious. Okay. Okay, I think the height and weight is the same for all versions. This is the white stripe version. It is a water type. And its description says, though it differs from other Basculin in several respects, including demeanor, this one is gentle. I have categorized it as a regional form given the vast array of shared qualities. Who's I? Who are you? And it evolves into Basculegion. This Pokemon is called Zewilius, and it's number 634. It is Dark Dragon. It's 4'7", so it's my height. And it's 110.2 pounds. The two heads do not get along at all. If you don't give each head the same amount of attention, they'll begin fighting out of jealousy. Oh my god, that sounds like cats. And the red version says the two hats. Yes, the two hats. The two heads have different likes and dislikes. Because the heads fight with each other, Zewilius gets stronger without needing to rely on others. Oh my god. And its pre-evolution is Dino, and its next evolution is Hydreigon. Hyregon. I don't know. This category is called Howitzer. I need Google.
Howitzer.
Howitzer, alright? And this Pokemon is Clawitzer at number 693. Oh, it's got like that. So which is the Pokemon? Is this the Pokemon? Like the shrimp looking thing, and then it's got like this giant weapon that's attached to? Or is this the Pokemon and this is just a hang-on? Guess we'll find out. It's a water type Pokemon. It's 4'3", so it's a little bit smaller than I am. And it's 77.8 pounds. Clawitzer can move through the water at a speed of 60 knots by using gas inside its body to expel water from the back of its claw. So more fart power. And the red version says, the cannonballs of seawater that Clawitzer launches from its claw. Okay, so this little guy is what's running it. And it's just got this massive, like, weapon arm. Launches from its claw are powerful enough to punch through tanker holes. Yeesh. And its pre-evolution is Kalancher. This category is called Human Shape, and we have Jinx at number 124. She looks like she's about to sing. It is Ice Psychic. It's 4'7", so it's my height. And it's 89.5 pounds. In certain parts of Galgar, Jinx was once feared and worshipped as the Queen of Ice. And the red version says, the Jinx of Galar often have beautiful and delicate voices. Some of these Pokemon have gathered a fan base. Okay. Interesting. And its pre-evolution is Smoochum. This category is called Humming, and we have Altaria at number 334. And it also has a Mega version. That's kind of cool Mega version. Even more floofy and cloud-like. And it's got a big belly too now. I guess it has a big belly too. It's just the cloud ring covers it. It is dragon flying. It's 3'7" and 45.4 pounds. If it bonds with a person, it will gently envelop the friend with its soft wings, then hum. I guess these are wings. The red version says, on sunny days it flies freely through the sky and blends into the clouds. It sings in a beautiful soprano. Alright, and the Mega version. So with the Mega version, it's 4'11", so a little bit bigger than me, and it's 45.4 pounds. Altaria dances and wheels through the sky among billowing cotton-like clouds. By singing melodies in its crystal clear voice, this Pokemon makes its listeners experience dreamy wonderment. And then the red version says, Altaria sings in a gorgeous soprano. Its wings are like cotton clouds. This Pokemon catches updrafts with his buoyant wings and soars way up into the wild blue yonder. Okay. And its pre-evolution is Swablu. So this next and last H category is Hypnosis. And we got Drowsy at number 96. That looks kind of creepy. It's a psychic type Pokemon. It's 3'3" and 71.4 pounds. It remembers every dream it eats. It rarely eats the dreams of adults because children's are much tastier. Creepy. The red version says, when it twitches its nose, it can tell where someone is sleeping and what that person is dreaming about. Ugh. No, thank you. And it evolves into Hypno, which is the next Pokemon we're going to look at. So this is Pokemon number 97. It is Psychic type. It's 5'3" and 166.7 pounds. When it locks eyes with an enemy, it will use a mix of Psy moves, which is Hypnosis and Confusion. And the red version says, always holding a pendulum that it swings at a steady rhythm, it causes drowsiness in anyone nearby. Alright. So this first I category is called Ice Break, and we have Walrein at number 365. It is Ice Water. Ice Water. It's 4'7", so it's my height. It's 332 pounds. Walrein form herds of 20 to 30 individuals. When a threat appears, the herd's leader will protect the group with its life. And the red version says, Walrein's tusks keep growing throughout its life. Tusks broken in battle will grow back to their usual impressive size in a year. Okay. And its pre-evolutions are Spheal and Celio. This category is called Ice Chunk, and we have Bergmite at number 712. It is an Ice-type Pokemon. It's 3 foot 3 inches and 219.4 pounds. God, that's heavy. That's heavy for something so small. They live in mountainous regions of frigid cold. On rare occasions, they ride on the back of a avalug to cross seas and move to new habitats. And the red version says, Bergmite protects itself by coating its body in ice formed by frigid air of negative 148 degrees Fahrenheit. It fights with frigibats whenever they meet. Okay. And its next evolution is Avalug. This category is called Iceberg, and we have Reg Ice at number 378. It is an Ice-type Pokemon. It's 5 foot 11 inches and 385.8 pounds. With cold air that can reach temperatures as low as negative 328 degrees Fahrenheit, Reg Ice instantly freezes any creature that approaches it. And the red version says, this Pokemon's body is made of solid ice. It's said that Reg Ice was born beneath thick ice in the Ice Age. Okay. And this Pokemon does not evolve. Next is Avalug at 713, and it also has a Hisuian form. That's kind of cool looking. It almost looks like an arrowhead from like fossils and stuff of arrowheads that people find. That's what that looks like. This just looks like off a chunk of an iceberg. It is an Ice-type Pokemon. It's 6 feet 7 inches and 1,113.3 pounds. As Avalug walks along with Bergmite on its back, it comes across pods of Setitan. It lets them pass to avoid conflict. Okay. And the red version says, this Pokemon uses its massive ice body to flatten anything that gets in its way. Oh my god. When it's floating out in the ocean, it looks exactly like drift ice. Yeah, that's what I thought. And let's see about this version. So now it's Ice Rock, 4 foot 7 inches, so it's my height, or my size, and 578.5 pounds. The armor of ice covering its lower jaw puts steel to shame and can shatter rocks with ease. This Pokemon barrels along steep mountain paths, cleaving through the deep snow. And it's the same for both versions. And you already saw its pre-evolution. This category is called Icy Snow, and we have Vanillish at number 583. It is an ice type. It's 3 foot 7 inches and 90.4 pounds. By drinking pure water, it grows its icy body. This Pokemon can be hard to find on days with warm, sunny weather. I can imagine. And the red version says, it blasts enemies with cold air reaching negative 148 degrees Fahrenheit, freezing them solid. But it spares their lives afterwards. It's a kind Pokemon. Oh my god. Its pre-evolution is... Oh, we already saw its pre-evolution and its next evolution. This category is called Illuminating, and we have Morlull at number 755. It is Grass Fairy. It's 8 inches and 3.3 pounds. Pokemon living in the forest eat the delicious caps of Morlull's head. The caps regrow overnight. That's convenient. And the red version says, Morlull lives in forests that stay dark even during the day. They scatter flicking spores that put enemies to sleep. Okay. And it evolves into Shiinotek. Notic, and that's going to be the next Pokemon we look at. Okay. That looks kind of creepy. Like, the Morlow was kind of cute. This one is like, nah. Oh, this is Pokemon 756. It is Grass Fairy. It's 3 feet 3 inches and 25.4 pounds. Its flickering spores lure in its flickering spores lure in prey and put them to sleep. Once this Pokemon has its prey snoozing, it drains their vitality with its fingertips. See, I don't like that. The red version says, if you see a light deep in the forest at night, don't go near. Shiinotic will make you fall fast asleep. Okay. This category is called Illusion Fox, and we have Zoroark at number 571. It is a dark type. It's 5 foot 3 inches and 178.8 pounds. Stories say those who tried to catch Zoroark were trapped in an illusion and punished. So it's basically like the Itachi of Pokemon. And the red version says, each has the ability to fool a large group of people simultaneously. They protect their lair with illusory scenery. Illusory scenery. Okay. And its pre-evolution is Zora. I don't know. This category is called Imitation, and we have Sudowoodo at 185. It is a rock-type Pokemon. It's 3 foot 11 inches and 83.8 pounds. Although it always pretends to be a tree, its composition appears more similar to rock than to vegetation. And the red version says, to avoid being attacked, it does nothing but mimic a tree. It hates water and flees from rain. Okay. And its pre-evolution is Bonsly. So this is Crocodile at number 553. It is ground dark. It's 4'11", so it's a little bit bigger than I am. It's 212.3 pounds. After clamping down with its powerful jaws, it twists its body around to rip its prey in half. And the red version says, its unique faculty of sight can detect small prey more than 30 miles away, even in the midst of a sandstorm. All right? And we've seen its evolutions. Next category is Insect, and we have Venonat at number 48. It is bug poison. It's 3 foot 3 inches and 66.1 pounds. God, that's heavy for a little thing. Poison oozes from all over its body. It catches small bug Pokemon at night that are attracted by light. And the red version says, its eyes act as radar, enabling it to be active in darkness. The eyes can also shoot powerful beams. Oh my goodness. And its next evolution is Venomoth. This category is called Intertwining. Yeah, intertwining, I guess. I don't know. Let's look real quick.
Intertwine.
Okay, so intertwining. That's kind of why I thought. Anyways, it's Sylveon at number 700. Another one of my favorite Pokemon. It is Fairy type. It's 3 foot 3 inches and 51.8 pounds. This Pokemon uses its ribbon-like feelers to send a soothing aura into its opponent, erasing their hostility. And the red version says, Sylveon cuts an elegant figure as it dances lightly around, feelers fluttering, but its piercing moves aim straight for an opponent's weak spots. And its pre-evolution is Eevee. This category is called Irate, and we got Dino at 633. It is Dark Dragon. It's 2 foot 7 inches and 38.1 pounds. It can't see, so its first approach to examine things is to bite them. Oh my god. You will be covered in wounds until a Dino warms up to you. Oh my god. And the red version says, it nests deep inside a cave. Food there is scarce, so Dino will sink its teeth into anything that moves and attempt to eat it. Oh my gosh. And then we've already seen its next evolutions. This category is Iron, and we got Registeel at 379. It is Steel type. It's 6 feet 3 inches and 551.9 pounds. Registeel's body is made of a strange material that is flexible enough to stretch and shrink, but also more durable than any metal. And the red version says, it's rumored that this Pokemon was born deep underground in the planet's mantle, and that it emerged onto the surface 10,000 years ago. Okay. And it has no other evolutions. This category is called Iron Ant. And we have Durant at 632. That looks very scary. It is Bug Steel. It is 1 foot tall and 72.8 pounds. They lay their eggs deep inside their nests. When attacked by Heatmore, they retaliate using their massive mandibles. And the red version says, with their large mandibles, these Pokemon can crunch their way through rock. They work together to protect their eggs from Sandaconda. Okay. And it does not evolve. This category is Iron Armor, and we have Aeron at 304. It is Steel Rock. It's 1 foot 4 inches and 132.3 pounds. It eats iron ore and sometimes railroad tracks to build up the steel armor that protects its body. And the red version says, when Aeron evolves, its steel armor peels off. In ancient times, people would collect Aeron's shed armor and make good use of it in their daily lives. Okay. And it evolves into Larion and Agron. But Larion is going to be the next Pokemon that we look at. So this is Pokemon 305. It is Steel Rock. It's 2 foot 11 inches and 264.6 pounds. Larion live in mountains brimming with spring water and iron ore, so these Pokemon often come into conflict with humans in the past. Often came into conflict. Okay. And the red version says, during territorial disputes, Larion fight by slamming into each other. Close inspection of their steel armor reveals scratches and dents. Okay. And the next version we're going to look at is Agron. This is Pokemon 306, and it also has a Mega version that looks like that. It is Steel Rock. It's 6 foot 11 and 793.7 pounds. Agron has a horn sharp enough to perforate thick iron sheets. It brings down its opponents by ramming them horn first. And the red version says, long ago there was a king who wore a helmet meant to resemble the head of an Aggron. He was trying to channel the Pokemon's strength. Okay. And what does the Mega version say? It is Steel type. It's 7 foot 3 inches and 870.8 pounds. Aggron claims an entire mountain as its own territory. It mercilessly beats up anything that violates its environment. This Pokemon vigilantly patrols its territory at all times. And the red version says, Aggron is protective of its environment. If its mountain is ravaged by a landslide or a fire, this Pokemon will haul topsoil to the area, plant trees, and beautifully restore its own territory. Sheesh, okay. That's kind of cool though. So there's only 5 categories left in I, so I want to try to finish them in this video. And then next video, we'll start the J's. So this category is Iron Ball, and we got Beldum at 374. It is Steel Psychic. It's 2 foot tall and 209.9 pounds. From its rear, Beldum emits a magnetic force that rapidly pulls opponents in. They get skewered on Beldum's sharp claws. Ooh, ouch. And the red version says, the cells in this Pokemon's body are composed of magnetic material. Instead of blood, magnetic forces flow through Beldum's body. And it evolves into Metang and then Metagross. And Metang is going to be the next Pokemon we look at. So this category is called Iron Claw, and this is Pokemon 375. It is Steel Psychic. It's 3 foot 11 inches and 446.4 pounds. Two Beldum have become stuck together via their own magnetic forces. Is that what that is? Okay. With 2 brains, the resulting Metang has doubled psychic powers. Okay. And the red version says, using magnetic forces to stay aloft, this Pokemon flies at high speeds, weaving through harsh mountain terrain in pursuit of prey. Okay. And the next Pokemon we're going to look at is Metagross. So this category is called Iron Leg. And this Pokemon also has a Meta version. That's kind of cool. Scary, but cool. It is Steel Psychic. It's 5 foot 3 inches and 1,212.5 pounds. Because the magnetic powers of these Pokemon get stronger in freezing temperatures, Metagross living on snowy mountains are full of energy. And the red version says, Metagross is a result of the fusion of 2 Metatang. This Pokemon defeats its opponent through use of its supercomputer level brain. Okay. And what about the Mega version? Steel Psychic. It's now 8 feet 2 inches and 2,078.7 pounds. Its intellect surpasses its previous level, resulting in battles so cruel they'll make you want to cover your eyes. Oh my gosh. And the red version says, when it knows it can't win, it digs the claws on its legs into its opponent and starts the countdown to a big explosion. Yikes, that's kind of scary. This category is called Iron Snake, and we have Steelix at 208, and there's also a Mega version. I like the new little crystals that come off it now, and these little like patterns right here are kind of cool too. It is steel ground. It's 30 feet and 2 inches and 881.8 pounds. It is said that if an onyx lives for over 100 years, its composition changes to become diamond-like. And the red version says, it is thought its body transformed as a result of iron accumulating internally from swallowing soil. Okay. And the mega version. So it's steel ground. It's 34 feet and 5 inches and 1,631.4 pounds. Steelix lives even further underground than Onyx. This Pokemon is known to dig toward the Earth's core. There are records of this Pokemon reaching a depth of over 6/10 of a mile underground. And it's the same description for both versions. And its pre-evolution is Onyx. So this is the last category in I, as well as the last Pokemon we're going to look at in this video. The category is called Iron Will, and this is Cobalion at 638. It is steel fighting. It's 6 feet 11 inches and 551.2 pounds. This Pokemon appears in a legend alongside Terrakion and Phryzion, fighting against humans in defense of Unova's region's Pokemon. And the red version says, from the moment it's born, this Pokemon radiates the air of a leader. Its presence will calm even vicious foes. And this Pokemon does not evolve. Okay, so this is a good place to stop. And then in the next episode, I'm going to start, next video, I'm going to start with the J's. And I'm super excited to, oh my god, we're moving on, already in J's. Well, I shouldn't say already, but we're in J. We're getting close to that. Oh no, I consider M the midpoint, I guess. But yeah, we're getting close to, yeah. Anyways, it is 90 degrees. My temperature gauge is probably going to update as soon as I stop, and it'll be like 92 or something like that. But yeah, it is a very good stopping point. I'm proud that I was able to get this far today despite the heat. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. That's going to be all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, stay happy, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.